Nityananda. My name is Kathy Robertson, and I am here at Dhyanapitham Adinam in Bengaluru, India. And this is the home adinam of my guru, Paramahamsa Nityananda. And so many beautiful things are happening here. Just now I looked over, there was a monkey on the roof, and they like to get into our leftover food after we eat, and that we put it in the garbage, so they kind of show up every once in a while. We've got a goshala here, which is a cow herd stable, and I think about 100 cows. It's really kind of amazing to go up there and be able to be with the cows. What I want to really talk to you today about was yesterday I had a very exciting morning, and I wanted to share that with you. In the morning at 6 o'clock, we do something called Guru Puja and Shiva Puja. And during the Guru Puja, Swamiji was there, and I connected very deeply and strongly with him. So I had a lot of very sweet, positive energy moving through me. And then we have breakfast, and then we listen to Satsang. So Satsang was going on, and I happened to look at my left hand, and I saw like this golden image in my palm, and I thought, well, that was interesting. I wondered what that was about, and then I started looking at my other hand, and we have vibhooti here, which is the sacred ash, and we have kumkum, which is the red that you see on my forehead, which is processed turmeric. And then what happens, and I'm not exactly sure of the process of it, but we start to materialize the vibhooti and kumkum on our hands. So as I started looking at my right hand, and all of a sudden I saw these white spots, the ash kind of starting to pop up. It was more than I've ever had before. My friend Jen was sitting next to me, and she was watching it also with me, just kind of pop up all over. It was on the top side of my hand, which I've never had it there before, and so there was a lot of the vibhooti popping up, and then there was a lot of red areas on my hands too, where the kumkum was at least under the skin. I think a couple places it did start to materialize through the skin. And then in the creases of my knuckles, it was turning black, and that's where another product that Swamiji has given us, a chemical product that's called jnanajana, was starting to accumulate in my creases, so those creases were turning black, and that's what we use to help keep our third eye open. So this was all very, very exciting, and my friend was watching it with me, and as she was sitting there watching it happen to her, all of a sudden she found a place on her, and that is something that happens. It's called mirroring neurons. So it was happening for me, then she was catching it also. So this was very exciting, and it went on for quite a while, and then it just kind of all gets wiped off and or you put it in places to help you heal and other people heal, and it's just a very exciting thing just to have all these spiritual products just start to materialize all over your body. And actually, when it was all over, I did have some vibhooti on the right side of my neck and some kumkum on the left side of my neck. So it was a really happening event for me and very much fun. So if you have any questions or comments, please put them below, and I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. And also, when I have this uploaded, I'm going to add some of the pictures so you can see what I am talking about. So thank you so much for paying attention. And like I say, if you have any questions or comments, and I guess the next important thing to say really is that if you are interested in being able to start to develop these, we call them shaktis or powers, then the best way to do that is to come to a program with Swamiji. His next program of Inner Awakening, which is a 23-day program where everyone gets initiated into all these powers now. We just had an IA in June, July that people by the end of it were manifesting all the powers that other people have taken a couple years to be able to manage. So if you too want to start manifesting powers, materializing things, we can roll coconuts, we can do body scanning, we can do remote vision, we can see all kinds of things through our third eye here and there. So there just is so much that is going on here, and if you want to be part of the enlightened society that's coming, where having your third eye open and being able to do all of these things is just an everyday occurrence. Swamiji wants it to be like everybody taking aspirin, that everybody has these powers. So have a great day. Nityanandam.